Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I have something to talk. Have you ever felt the pressure to perform your healing? To put on a brave face, post an inspiring quote, or explain your journey to everyone who asks? We live in a world that often demands we broadcast our every move, including our moments of pain and recovery. But what if I told you that some of the most profound healing happens not in the spotlight, but in the quiet, sacred space of silence? Today, we're going to explore the incredible power of healing in silence. It's a journey that doesn't require an audience, just your own gentle presence. Healing doesn't always need to be loud, doesn't need to be validated by likes, comments, or the approval of others. Think about a deep wound. It doesn't heal faster if you keep showing it to people. In fact, constant exposure can disrupt the process. The same is true for our emotional and spiritual wounds. Sometimes the most compassionate thing we can do for ourselves is to retreat, to turn inward, and to let the healing happen without the pressure of external observation. It's about giving yourself permission to be unseen while you mend. This isn't hiding, it's sacred preservation. Now, let's talk about the magic of silence itself. When was the last time you were truly in a quiet space, without your phone, without music, without any distractions? Our modern lives are so noisy. We're constantly bombarded with information, opinions, and the chatter of the world. This noise can be overwhelming, making it nearly impossible to hear our own inner voice. But when you intentionally create silence, something incredible happens. The mental fog starts to clear. The chaotic thoughts begin to settle. In this newfound clarity, you can finally hear what your heart has been trying to tell you. You can identify the true source of your pain, understand your needs, and connect with your intuition. Silence isn't empty. It's full of answers. It's where you can distinguish your own voice from the echoes of others. I once heard a story about a painter who was trying to capture the essence of a storm. He painted crashing waves and dark, tumultuous clouds. But his masterpiece wasn't the one depicting chaos. It was a painting of a tiny bird, nestled securely in a crack of a rock, singing calmly while the storm raged all around it. That's what healing in silence teaches us. It's not about avoiding the storms of life. It's about finding that unshakable place of peace within yourself, a sanctuary where you can weather any storm. Pain is a powerful teacher, and its lessons are often whispered, not shouted. It teaches us resilience, compassion, and the true meaning of strength. It shows us our own capacity to endure and to find beauty, even in the broken places. When we sit with our pain in silence, we're not just surviving it, we're learning from it, allowing it to carve us into a more profound version of ourselves. One of the most liberating realizations on this journey is this: you do not have to explain your pain to anyone. You don't owe anyone a detailed report of your struggles, a timeline of your recovery, or a justification for how you feel. Your healing journey is yours alone. Explaining your pain over and over can be exhausting, like reopening a wound every time you tell the story. It can also invite unsolicited advice or judgment, which can be more draining than helpful. Choosing not to share every detail is not a sign of weakness. It's an act of self-preservation. You're the guardian of your own story. You get to decide who is worthy of hearing it, and it's perfectly okay if, for a time, the only person you share it with is yourself. This leads us to a crucial concept: protecting your energy. Your energy is your most valuable currency. It's the fuel that powers your healing, your growth, and your daily life. Every interaction, every conversation, every piece of content you consume either gives you energy or takes it away. When you're in a healing phase, you are more sensitive and your energy reserves might be lower than usual. This is the time to be fiercely protective of your inner world. It's okay to say no to social gatherings. It's okay to mute conversations that drain you. It's okay to create boundaries that feel selfish to others but are essential for your well-being. Protecting your energy means curating your environment, both physical and digital, to support your peace, not disrupt it. Think of yourself as a gentle plant that needs the right conditions to grow, the right amount of light, water, and quiet. And please, be patient with yourself. Healing takes time. It's not a linear process with a clear finish line. There will be good days and bad days. There will be moments where you feel like you're moving backward. This is all part of the journey. In our instant gratification culture, we expect quick fixes for everything, but the human heart doesn't work that way. True healing is a slow, organic process, like the turning of the seasons. You wouldn't yell at a flower to bloom faster. So don't rush your own unfolding. Each step, no matter how small, is progress. Celebrate the tiny victories. Forgive yourself for the setbacks. Honor the rhythm of your own recovery. Time is one of the greatest healers, but it requires our patience and trust. Remember that most growth happens on the inside, hidden from view. A tree's most critical work happens in its roots, deep beneath the soil where no one can see. It's this strong root system that allows it to stand tall and withstand the wind. Your healing is your root work, strengthening your foundation, nourishing your soul, and building an inner resilience that will support you for the rest of your life. The world may not see the daily effort you're putting in, the tears you shed in private, or the inner battles you're winning. But that doesn't make them any less real or important. This internal transformation is the most significant work you will ever do. And it will eventually show itself in the way you carry yourself, the peace in your eyes, and the calm in your spirit. Ultimately, your peace is your power. In a world that constantly tries to pull you in a million different directions, choosing your own inner peace is a radical act of self-love. It's your anchor in the storm, your compass when you feel lost, and your most impenetrable shield. When you cultivate peace and silence, you become less reactive to the chaos around you. You're no longer at the mercy of external circumstances or other people's opinions. You find a source of strength that comes from within, a strength that cannot be taken from you. This is true power. It's not about controlling others. It's about mastering yourself. It's the quiet confidence of knowing that no matter what happens, you have a safe harbor within you to return to. So, I invite you to embrace the silence. Find a few moments each day to disconnect from the noise and connect with yourself. Let your healing be a private, sacred process. Trust that you are mending, growing, and becoming stronger, even when no one is watching. Your journey is valid, your pace is perfect, and your peace is your ultimate power. Thank you so much for sharing this quiet space with me today. If this message resonated with you, I'd be so grateful if you'd like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content on finding peace and strength within. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What does healing in silence mean to you? Take care and be gentle with yourselves.